Hey everybody, this is Gainer Milky and this is Tea with Miss G. And today I'm going to talk about love, the L in our Conscious Success Plan Life framework. And life stands for love, identity, family, and enterprise. But I heard something the other day when I was listening to another podcast, which, as anybody who's listened to any of my videos and spots of tea know that I tried to get a lot of different perspectives. And there was a mention of something in a relationship where you really get to see the true person, which is when the audition ends. And if you have a partner who is more narcissistic and more self-involved, oftentimes they'll start out on this kind of audition playing like a pretend role, and then they will let the mask drop. And there's so much talk about narcissism and masks, but it really is a true it can be a true thing in relationships to varying degrees. So I think it's important to talk about it, especially in the love aspect of things. And I kind of came up with a little, acronym for what can happen after the mask drops and the audition ends. And I call it stop talking dirty to me and everybody else. So I know I've had this experience in a relationship where it's become very toxic, and it's due to this dirty way of being in the relationship. So this is being demeaning, having an ill will, being reactive, traumatizing, and yelling too. So I use that dirty, which is the demeaning for D, the ill-willed for the I, the reactive for the R, the traumatizing for the T, and the Y for yelling, because I think that it's a good reminder for all of us that we don't want to act in a dirty way when we're interacting with our partners. And I can certainly understand in my own case where this person's previous partners probably also experienced a different or maybe the same type of dirty. So I can dedicate this to all the girls who left before somebody who was narcissistic, and it can be men too. So maybe it's to all the men who left before a partner. So I would also think about your own pattern in relationships. And there's a song by one of my favorite bands, or favorite lead singers of a band, called Blue Rodeo, and the song is called You Be the Leaver and I'll Be the Left Behind. And I think it's important to think about past relationships in love. If you've had several of them, have you been the leaver or have you been the left behind? Or maybe you've been both. So if you see a pattern of being left, there may be something that you want to think about the way that you're interacting with people. And if you're the leaver, it's the same deal, but why are we attracting people that we want to get away from eventually? So some deep work to think about, but it's good practice to consider, are you slinging mud with some of your dirty actions and words in a relationship, or are you keeping it clean and really trying to build something that's pristine and precious together? So here's to a different type of spot of tea today, something to think about with the acronym DIRTY.